everybody. Welcome back to another Mullet Man episode. Today is a day that a lot of people look forward to here in Texas. It's opening day of bow season for white-tailed deer. It's 5:30. I just got up. My wife Angel's going hunting with me today. She's gonna be filming for me. Today we're just going to sit, hopefully put some meat in the freezer. So doe, cold buck. I mean, I'm not gonna pass up a big buck, but we're trying to put some meat in the freezer. I think we have like 4 or 5 things of sausage left, probably 4 or 5 pounds of sausage left in our freezer. 0 steaks, 0 backstrap, 0 anything. That's all we have is 4 pounds left of meat. So we're trying to put some meat in the freezer. We're about to head out. Sun comes up in about an hour. So I'll see you guys in the blind, and hopefully something comes in. So we're sitting in this big food plot, and we've seen a few deer, but nothing seems to be really working down towards us. They're crossing back and forth. There was that doe this morning with 2 fawns. She crossed the field 3 times, so I don't know what's got them crossing. There's a creek right there, but I was looking on my Basemap app that I have on my phone. I'll show y'all later when we get to the house on my computer how I use that in deer hunting situations and why I use it. But we got about another hour left to sit. We'll see what happens. Something could still come in, and then I'll definitely be back tonight. And then tomorrow morning, depends on how tonight's hunt goes, but I'll either sit here or we'll find another area to sit. So see what happens. Dropped Judd off his stand. It's 4 o'clock, so I'm about to go get mine, and hopefully one of us puts some meat on the ground, because they don't have any meat in the fridge for dinner. I made it to the stand. The wind's blowing pretty good, and it's blowing the right way, so it's kind of keeping me cool. But here in Texas, it's hot. Opening day of deer season. Judd's wearing shorts, so we'll just sit here and see what happens. I'm just happy to be in a deer stand. It's been a year, so hopefully something comes in that we can shoot and eat for dinner. Well, our light's fading pretty quick, and I haven't seen anything. I haven't even seen anything at the other end of the food plot, so I don't know. It's super windy though. It's probably been blowing a steady 20 miles an hour with gusts of 25 or 30. It's calmed down a lot now, but it was bucking it earlier, so I got 20 minutes left to light, so maybe 15 for camera light, so we'll see what happens, but it can happen in a blink of an eye, so I wouldn't be surprised if something showed up in the next 5-10 minutes. Well guys, 2 little 1 spike and a little 8 showed up right after shooting light. I couldn't even see them in the camera, so I let them go, but I'm going to pick up Judd right now. I didn't have any signal in my stand, so we'll see if he got anything. Nothing? So earlier in the video I told you guys that I was going to show you the Basemap app that I use to pick locations that I'm going to hunt and the reasons why I pick these locations. Right now I have it pulled up on my laptop. It's super simple, super easy. You go straight to the map and press allow so you can see where you're at.
And you can see I have stuff marked right here, and I have stuff marked over here in Colorado. So I started off the first day hunting in this food plot right here, back in this corner. It's just a nice big food plot. So there's a big creek running right here. This big wooded tree line is a creek that runs through there. Everything that I was seeing was crossing over here in the middle, so I decided to move, and we have a stand set up right here on this point where these trees are. Plan of attack was to go sit on that point in that next little food plot and see if those deer were crossing all the way over to the next food plot. So I woke up the next morning. This was the second day of opening weekend, Sunday morning. Woke up and it started to pour down rain. So I was sitting in the stand to begin. I had to get out of the stand, and I got underneath a huge oak tree just to stay out of the rain. I couldn't pull any of my big cameras out, so I'm sorry I didn't get any really good footage of the shot just because it was pouring down rain. But 5 minutes before my brother-in-law was supposed to come pick me up, this little 6-point walked out. So I was sitting right here on this point, and the 6-point actually came from the creek that runs right here into this big thicket of woods that leads into the big food plot that I was hunting the day before. And he came out right at this little point over to me. And I had to literally crawl around the tree before he saw me to get my bow. My bow was laid up on the other side. I had it under a big limb trying to keep it out of the rain too. So I crawled around the tree, and this is what happened after that. All right. Guys, I've literally been sitting under this tree for an hour and a half. It has not stopped raining. It has been pouring down rain all morning long. I did not think I was going to see a single thing. It's 9 o'clock. Judd's getting out of his stand. He said he was going to pick me up at 9 o'clock, so I'm shaking so bad. That was literally a 5-yard shot. I've been sitting under this tree, just not thinking anything's going to come in. That little 4-point walked out. I was on the other side of this big tree right here, and my bow was on this side. So I snuck around this side. Sorry, all I had was the GoPro. I hope it caught the shot, but he came. Never even knew I was here. He came right here. Oh my gosh. I smoked him. So I got him in his shoulder, but I heard a bunch of crashing back in there, so I'm hoping he went down. I think I hear Judd coming right now, so holy cow. Sunday morning. Thank you, God. That was a tree limb falling. Alright, yeah, here's Judd. Let's see if he got anything. Get anything?
One doe, one fawn.
Dude, I just smoked one at 5 yards.
That what?
Turn it off.
No.
Huh?
No.
4-point. Dude, I was literally sitting under that tree right there on the other side, and my bow was on this side, and I just saw him come out of that tree line. Like, this was literally like 2 minutes ago. And I crawled around my bag, got my bow. He's standing right here. I said, meh, thunk. Went straight that way. Got him right in the shoulder. Holy cow, dude. Literally a 5-yard shot. And all I had was the GoPro on. Huh. So, Judd parked on top of the blood, but yeah, there's blood everywhere. Let's give him a minute. Alright guys, we sat here for about 20 minutes. We just let him do his thing, but there's so much blood, I don't think there's any reason to wait any longer, so We're gonna go in after him and see if we can find him. There he is, dude. Heck yeah. 30 yards back there. So that's our mule, and I just knelt down and he's right there. Yes.
Dude, look at that blood trail.
Little 6-point. Perfect eating deer. Oh, not my biggest buck ever, but I know y'all are probably wondering, why did you shoot that? This ranch is on, it's called the MLD program. So they have a quota of how many deer they need to shoot a year. So they told me to basically shoot anything 8 points or less, no matter the age or anything. So this guy is going to eat very well. So thank you, buddy. 5 yards. That is crazy. Little 6-point. I shake just as much on a little 6-point like this as I do a 200-inch whitetail. That got my adrenaline rolling. Pretty big adrenaline rush shooting that little 6-point. But I want you guys to all do me a big favor. If you are a hunter or a fisherman, go download Basemap. It's free. You can get it on your computer, you can get it on your phone. And the cool thing about Basemap is if you're at home scouting on your computer, everything transfers over to your app. So all the waypoints and layers that you build on your Basemap, it will move over to your phone. So even when you're out in the field and you don't have any service, you can download the offline maps, which you can go back and look at your waypoints or your markers that you marked for where you want to hunt. Even if you have zero service up in the mountains, wherever you're at, you can go back, look at terrain. When you're scouting, you can see on the 3D maps that they have, you can see the terrain, the elevation, all the cool stuff like that. It's playing a big part in my hunting lately. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot more. And another good thing about Basemap, it's only $4.99 a month for the Pro plan. You can get the app for free, you can use the app for free, but if you want a little bit higher upgrades, you can pay $4.99 a month, or I think it's like $27 for the whole year. So if you have any of the competitors' apps, you know that that is super cheap, and you get all 50 states included with your Basemap. So pretty awesome deal. I will leave a link in the description. Y'all can go down, check it out. If you want to buy the Pro plan, you can use my code. It'll be in the description, and you can save some money there. And this will just get you ready and more prepared for your hunts in the future. So let's get to cleaning this guy, and then we're going to take it home and eat an amazing meal. It's starting to pour down again, or it's starting to rain again at least. So we're going to load him up, and then I'll see you guys at the skinning shed. We'll clean him up, and we're going to eat some deer backstrap for dinner. Alright guys, it's still raining. Got my brand new Northern knives, so this is cool. Cool thing about them is you can send it in. I sent my other one back in and got another one. So I'm going to keep them in a rotation, and they'll keep it sharp for you. Keep it razor sharp for you, so when this one gets dull, my other one will be back and I'll have a sharp knife. And I don't have to worry about messing up the blade, sharpening it myself and stuff like that. I can hone the blade, but I send it back to them for them to actually reshape the blade and get it right. So make some cuts right here. This deer is going to be awesome for eating. So basically this ranch, they go out, do 3 different deer counts so they can get kind of an accurate assessment on how many deer are out here. They send that in to Texas Parks and Wildlife, and then they send back a quote on what we need to take out of this place as far as does and bucks. So I think this year 18 does, 12 bucks. On the bucks, doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter how big it is, doesn't matter how many, doesn't matter how wide it is, but it does need to be an 8-point or less. So that's just a ranch rule that we're taking out, 8-point or less. Keep all the big ones breeding for next year and for the future. So that's why I took this buck out. I purely came out here for meat. Like I said, my freezer's empty. So I'm gonna clean this guy up, and then I'll catch you guys in the kitchen. So he's all cleaned up inside. That's all you need to do if you're taking it to the processor. We'd break him down if I wasn't taking it to the processor, but I wanted to show you guys. I took the heart out. I'm gonna take this home and eat it. But look at what that broadhead did. Went in, I don't even know where it went in at. But it is shredded. I did not touch this with the knife. I pulled it out. Even the back of its, bottom of it's just got a piece of it. But we'll eat that for dinner. And I'm gonna take these tenderloins out. I'm gonna make dinner with them, and then I'll take this guy to the processor and let them do the rest. I'm back at my house, and it is time for, I took the best piece of meat off that deer, and that is these two tenderloins right here. I'm gonna make some tenderloin poppers. So I got some cream cheese right here that I melted up, and I'm gonna chop these jalapenos up, mix it in with the cream cheese, just pretty much cube this jalapeno. Got the jalapenos chopped up. I'm gonna add that in with the cream cheese. Mix that up in a second. So what you wanna do with these tenderloins is make them into little, not super thin, but pretty thin strips to where you can wrap it up like you would a dove breast or anything else, so you can put cream cheese in it and then fold it over and wrap it in bacon. So I'm gonna make some pieces, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So all I have is some black pepper turkey bacon. We'll see how it tastes. So I'm gonna take this cream cheese, mix it up with these jalapenos. Just like that. Take you a piece of delicious tenderloin. Put a little dollop of cream cheese in there, and you just fold her up like you would a dove popper, just like that. That one's done. I'm gonna do the rest of these, and I'll catch you outside at the grill. As I got it all done, I'm gonna dust it off with some critter glitter. I'm not putting a whole lot of spice on these because I love the taste of fresh tenderloin. But I want you guys to all, if you have an Instagram, go to my description. My Instagram will be linked down there. I want everybody that has shot a deer this year to DM me a picture. I'm gonna put them on my story. I wanna see all the deer that are shot this year by all of you that watch and support this channel. So, I hope y'all are eating like this too. But I'm gonna go throw these on the grill, and then I'll catch you back in whenever they're done. All right, I just pulled them off the grill. They look delicious. Let's try these bad boys. We'll do a one biter. I don't know how it's gonna taste with this turkey bacon, but interested to see. So here goes nothing. Tenderloin is tender. That is so good. I think it probably would be a little bit better with regular bacon, because regular bacon's better than turkey bacon. But I do like turkey bacon, so it's not bad at all. For deer tenderloin poppers, I'm gonna give these an 8.3. They're really good. Normally when I kill a deer, I take the tenderloins out, cook them that night, slap the whole thing on the grill, and cook it rare. And that's my favorite way to eat tenderloin. So I wanted to try it with the tenderloin, see how much of a difference it is between backstrap and tenderloin. Not a huge difference, maybe a little less tender, maybe a little more tender than backstrap is, but you can cube the backstrap and tenderize it, so you can make it about like this. So that's gonna wrap this video up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all had a great opening weekend. If you're in Texas, if you're anywhere else, I hope you had a great opening weekend, or are going to have a great opening weekend. So I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay tuned. There's a lot more deer hunting coming. Leave it in the comments if y'all want to see more deer hunting, because I can definitely do that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and remember, eat good.